Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to Danny's Detours, where we talk about anything and everything life related, and consciousness is our canvas. Welcome back to the channel, guys. And I'm just down by the river, and I'm just getting in to do a nice bit of cold water. Here we go, guys. That is nice and cold, that. Yeah, so welcome back to the channel, guys. We're just starting about on the local river, and thank you so much for joining me. And it's absolutely fantastic day today. I've got the old river shoes on, and yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. I'll tell you what, guys, this water is nice and cold today, and we've got a fisherman there. He's doing I was just chatting to him then. I'm going to give him a shout out. His name's Mark, and he's doing a little bit of salmon fishing, he was telling me today. So that's absolutely fantastic today, and he's just subscribed to my channel. So thank you, Mark, for that. You're an absolute legend. But yeah, it's an absolutely fantastic day today. But yeah, I just wanted to get out and do a thingy, cold water today. But I'll tell you what, guys, if this water was any deeper, if I was in there a little bit further, this water would be taking me away. But you know, yeah, we've got a few people out and about today on the river. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, there we go. We're moving now, guys. We're moving. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. I don't know how long have we got now. We've got we've been in 2 minutes. We can stay in longer than that, guys. We can stay in longer. But yeah, I wanted to come on to this bit because obviously it's a little bit cleaner up this bit, because obviously the water's moving a lot faster. So, you know, you don't get as much build-up, you know, of stuff in the water and things like that. So it's just a little bit better, it's a little bit cleaner. But yeah, this lad here, he's having a fish. Telling me he's fishing for salmon, so that's it's the right time of year for salmon. So yeah, but I'll give you a bit of a bird's eye view. There we go. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Tell you what though, guys, there's some force in this river because I'm moving. I'm moving, but yeah, there we go, guys. Absolutely fantastic. You know, this goes to show, you know, you don't need a cold plunge. You know, obviously if you've got one, that's fantastic, or if you've got a cold shower, but you know, just getting into, you know, the one way I look at it is, you know, you can get out into the cold. You know, you're punishing your body, but in a good way, because where you're punishing it, you're getting, you know, you're releasing them feel-good endorphins, but also you're reducing the inflammation, and everything's just, you know, everything's ticking over. But I always look at it like this, guys, because obviously I had problems in the past with substances, gambling. You know, and now this is my kick, doing things like this, you know, absolutely amazing. You know, you can stick your heroin, your cocaine or whatever drugs that, you know, none of that comes close to the way you feel when you get out of the cold water. You know, you feel 100 times, you just feel like you're flat, you basically just feel like you're floating around on cloud 9, which is absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I'll tell you what, guys, it's moving at some pace, this river. But yeah, I was just talking to that lad down there, and he was telling me he's been fishing in this area all his life. You know, he's been doing the salmon fishing, the trout fishing. You know, it just goes to show, guys, you know, it always goes back to what I was saying, like, we are Christ consciousness, we are infinite wealth, we are infinite health, Everything is already on our doorstep. Everything is already within us, guys. We don't need to look to the external. You know, we don't need to look to, you know, like the outer world, because at the end of the day, it all starts from the inner world. When you can control your reality through your own inner world, through your consciousness, then everything will start to portray out into your reality. It's easy, guys, you know. It's absolutely easy. You've just got to realise, and once you realise, you crack the code. You crack the code on life. But yeah, I'm just going to sit up. But yeah, this river's it's moving at some pace today. Absolutely amazing. I've just come down to obviously I'm out and about on the bike today. Come out, thought to myself, because last 2 days I've been at the gym. I've been training at the gymnasium, so I've been trying to work on my strength training a little bit, and you know, I've been doing a little bit of bag work as well. I don't know if you've checked out some of my videos, guys, so you know, go check them out. And you know, I say, anyone can do this. You know, it's like, look where I am. I'm just sat here in a river, laid down, chilling out. You know, life's easy, guys, when you decide it to be easy. If you say life is hard, life will be hard. And I always like, you know, I think one of the reasons I like coming down by the river is the river can represent life. You know, if we choose, it's a bit like me now, if I wanted to decide to try and swim up that way, what would happen? The current would bring me back down, you know. So what am I doing? I am resisting, I am restraining, I am not in my natural flow state. Which I just relax and let the river take me where it's supposed to take me, then everything is good, guys. You know, we don't know what's going to happen in life, but we know we can control who we are and what we say we are. We can manifest anything into our life at any given moment. But it all starts from deciding today. You get up this morning, you say, thank you, God, I am healthy. Thank you, I am wealthy. Thank you. Whatever that may be, guys. If you want to be a world champion boxer, or you want to be a fireman, it could be anything in life, guys. But it all starts from believing in yourself. Like, you know, obviously you can see my sensor there, guys. I don't know if any of you guys know, but I'm a type 1 diabetic. So it just goes to show, guys, you know, nothing can stop you in life. You know, I could use it as an excuse and say, oh, well, I can't do these things, or because I'm a diabetic, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, nah, I don't believe in them. I don't believe in that reality, guys, because I say I can do anything. I am everything. I am Christ consciousness. I am right here, right now. So, yeah, I think we're going to do 10 minutes in the water today, guys. But just give you a quick zoom around. Absolutely fantastic. You know, life is good, guys, and it's only when we decide it to be. You get up in the morning and you show love, you show gratitude, you start to resonate and you start to vibrate on the highest frequency. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world at the moment, guys, that we cannot control. But I try not to focus on these things. I focus on the positive things. I focus on, say, what I am, which is wealthy. Thank you. I am healthy. Thank you. I am Christ consciousness. I'm right here, right now. We cannot control the past. We cannot control the future. We can only control what is currently happening right now. And then eventually, over time, reality has to catch up. Reality has to portray, and it has to, you know, it has to project out the thoughts and feelings of what we say we are and what we believe and what we know we are. You know, we can't want wealth. We have to say, I am wealth. You can't say, I want to be healthy. You can say, I am healthy. And then your subconscious starts to play, you know, it plays a little game with you, and it starts to think, because your subconscious doesn't know whether you're telling the truth or whether you're not telling the truth. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. Oh, I feel absolutely amazing, guys. You know, get yourself out in nature, wherever that may be. I think what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to start doing a little bit of wild swimming as well. There's a place in my local area where I found, I think it's like a little lake. I'm thinking about doing a few videos around there, so yeah. But I think we're going to leave it at that now, guys. But thank you so much for the love and support. I think we're on about 80 82, 83 subscribers now. I'm noticing it's ticking up a little bit each day. It's like what I always say, guys, you know, concentrate on getting 1% better every day, and at the end of the year you'll be 37 times. Imagine that, 37 times better than what you are today, a year from now. And it all starts from little wins, little victories, guys. But yeah, we're going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for the love and support. But from me, Danny D Tours, down by the river, and this local legend who's fishing on the River Ribble. Peace.